Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fallout 4. It's fantastic, Mr. Ghost. Got my charisma gear on. Because Dance over there might have a speech check for us. And I want to talk to him. See if we can maybe, get some dialogue with him. I don't know if there's a flirt with him. But we'll see. And I just noticed I have some rads. Come on. There we go. Get off. There we go. Boy, this is the best thing ever, I tell you. All right, well, one thing I wanted to mention before we get going here, and last episode, let's talk about that really quick too. Poor X688, he's in the middle of nowhere, got his perk, and well, Dance is kind of the last base game companion that we have to work with. Now, Hancock, I didn't go all the way to max affinity with him because I don't need his perk. And his story's kind of, it's about drugs and riding the edge, going all the way to the edge and looking over, living life like a crazy person, And so I didn't really care to, do that. I'd like to do deep dives on all of the characters, but it takes a lot of effort and time to collect all the footage. Not that I don't want to do it, but man, it's really tricky to organize all that and keep it together. Oxhorn, he is so good. I'd love to be able to do a storytelling like he does. He puts a lot of work into his videos and the lore dives that he does. I'd love to be able to do that, but I'm just not good at it. I get frustrated. So anyway, X688 is done, and I want to test him after. Well, if I remember, I always got to put a caveat. If I remember. Just like Virgil, we got to go see him too. If I remember, I'd like to see if he gets hostile. Once we blow up the Institute, because that's what we're gonna do in this playthrough here. So now, so he's done, and then off screen. Oh yeah, hold up. 3 level ups off screen. All I did was go to Far Harbor, and of course, the Halen girl, scribe. Her quest is all the way at the other side of the island. And because I'm level 89, well, I was 89 going in, and I was 91 coming out, and I made some drugs to pop me up to the next level. I crafted, some buff jet or something. I can't remember. I think it's jet and buff out together and a couple others. So I was just so close that I just, did that. Now, at my level, I'm getting radiated, freaking crazy, legendary, nasty creatures. Holy crap. So, yeah, leveled up. I died, I don't know how many times. Oh, you know what? Look at this. I didn't even have that. Oh, you know what? This isn't really that big of a deal. Well, it kind of is. Yeah, I might have to get this one. I forgot I didn't have that maxed. That could be why I'm having trouble evading enemies. Oh! Science 4. There we go, folks. It's jetpack time. I want to try a rank of this. There we go. Concentrated fire. That's cool. It goes. So it's 15 next and 20. Ooh. Every attack on the same body part gains 20% accuracy and does 20% more damage. Oh, I think I'm fast tracking that. But since I saw sneak, we're doing that. Let's just max it out because, when I'm, it's good to have the distance enemies will lose you when you're a sniper, for F's sake. I can't believe I didn't realize I didn't have that perk. I'm over here mucking around. Okay, now, what else? Oh, I think, let's go to the power armor here really quick. Transfer. So I have all Mark 6. And I did the cleansing already. Optimized is, I can't remember what they are. I think it's faster sprinting. Yeah, faster sprint. And you can tell, holy cow. I got a VATS enhanced helmet. I didn't do the arm because it's melee and I didn't want to waste resources on that. Tesla bracers are if I get hit. So for some reason you can't do Tesla. Well, I guess it makes sense not to have Tesla bracers on both arms. Why would you need it? You only need one. So if I get hit, it shocks them. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they don't, my point is I don't want them getting close enough to hit me. So that's done, folks. But we have to get the jetpack. But let's talk to Dance
There's
really
still
quick.
That off-the-record matter I'd like to discuss.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have time now?
Oh, look how he sounds so docile. That's not you, Dance. Off the record.
Which is why this is going to be difficult to say.
Oh.
So I'd appreciate it if you bear with me. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations.
Well, you asked me.
Despite all that,
what?
This has turned out to be a rewarding experience for both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
So I'm confused. He offered to sponsor us. Now it's like, wait a minute. Well, when I was pushed on me, it was pushed on me. I think they got some error in their writing here. All right, let's go with you're beating around the bush. Is there something you're trying to tell me?
Is it that obvious? I've never been very good at these things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand.
Oh.
While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
Okay, Rivet City. Must be post-war because never heard of it. Yeah, of course.
You're right. It was a settlement, built inside the remains of a beached aircraft carrier.
Yeah,
one of the safest places to live in the capital wasteland, until the Brotherhood arrived. It was the perfect location for me to try my hand at being a merchant.
Okay. Well, Tenpenny Tower's pretty safe too, so yeah. I'm glad you had greater ambitions than just selling junk.
Once I saw what the Brotherhood had to offer, there was no comparison. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op.
No.
It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but
Wow.
we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind.
Oh, wow.
He wasn't Cutler anymore. It was my duty to put him down.
That's terrible. Now, I don't remember them having FEV. Well, yeah, this is the lore thing, they were dipping. I think Fallout 1, if you failed or had a wrong turn on the dialogue, you got dipped. Or you could choose to be dipped, I think. I don't know. I never played Fallout 1. So you could be dipped in the Fallout or in the goop. But Fallout 3 didn't have any vats of goop. So yeah, I don't know how Fallout 3, I played it through. There was no actual put them in the green stuff, whatever. So this one here, are you sure there wasn't anything you could do to change him back? No, you can't. In this Fallout 4, with Virgil, you have to know the strain, and it takes years to find what strain you have to cure it because it's a virus, FEV. So yeah, there's no way. That question shouldn't even exist. We already know that. Well, you did the right thing, buddy.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
Well, this is a good time to flirt. It would never be that way with me. I care about you too much to let that happen.
I didn't know you felt that strongly about about us. I'm sorry if I seem confused. You've certainly given me something to think about. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds,
Well, that was a change.
I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Oh. Well, there's your flirt. All right, Dance.
Dance.
Hey, come here.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Yeah, let's go.
Ready.
Roger that.
All right, so I want him with me because we're going to go do the Brotherhood of Steel mission
Better
here.
place to dig up some technological marvels of the past than this.
Yeah? Cool. All
Until
right.
we
Don't
step
much
through the
care
roof.
So, I wanted to
Place
check
is
his
nothing but
affinity
trouble.
here. I had an idea as to why. I think because I didn't do the Brotherhood of Steel things till now, the missions till now. I think that you have to go to the Pridwin and do all that stuff with Maxton, and then it starts to go up. And I could have swore he capped at 500, 499, around there. I could have swore he capped there, and then you had to go all the way to the end in order to get him to go past that. And then there's a 750 and 1,000, of course. So maybe what I've done already, he's going now to the, the 750. Maybe it's 774 or 749. Maybe that's where he caps out. I can't remember. Yeah, he's at 585. So I was mistaken. Maybe you can have him as a companion, but until the Pridwin comes, maybe that's the trigger point to get beyond the 499 threshold, because the same thing happened with Preston. I remember way back, he capped out, and then you have to go to the castle in order to get him to progress again to max his affinity out. So yeah, I'm just unclear. I don't remember clearly. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, there's some things that we can do here. Now that we have
Building
science. Oh, I got to get my gear on. Well, this is maxed out here. Let's check this. So this one here, the 556, like I explained last episode, completely maxed out, 119. It's not the best, but we got the stagger on it. We got the vented barrel there. Recoil comp. So this is like a sniper 556. Quick eject drum, long recon, and a suppressor. And then I got the Enclave paint on there. So the Righteous Authority here, I think there was one more. No, this is it. Yeah, we got the... I put the quantum gyro compensating lens on here. This thing's a beast. 165. I decided to put the long recon on the Righteous Authority here. And then we got the recoil compensating stock improved sniper barrel. So this is basically a sniper now. Oh, this one, overcharge, yeah, at 165. Yep. Oh, and then this one, the plasma. I went ahead and upgraded this one here. I've got the boosted gamma wave emitter. This one has the burning damage, but for 110, it's not really doing much here. Superior damage, improved ammo. So what I'm going to do is do the overcharged capacitor now. I tried the boosted in the Far Harbor quest, my travelings there. So the boosted didn't really do much. So I'm going to try the one, get the better output damage there. It's a sniper. I got the recoil on there. I don't want to go with the recon, though. I just want to keep one not recon. Then we got the Enclave there. So we're all pretty much maxed out on all that stuff. And then I got the two-shot shotgun here. I think I'm going to try to do the 45 on this one, though. I'm going to give it a whirl, but I'm not going to do it right now. So if we go all the way down here... Wait a minute. Oh, hold up. 308. What happened to the 45? Oh, no. Oh, I don't think I could... Why can't I put the 45 back on? Well, that sucks. I didn't realize that it was going to take the 45 completely out of the mix here. Okay. Unless I put on hardened receiver, and then it'll pop up. So I'll play around with that and see what happens. But 207 damage, you think this thing would be a beast. But it could be that I'm facing these tougher enemies now, All right, here's the armor workbench. And I wanted to check this one out here. I found this. I think this one here. Metal Tough. Yeah. I still have a Raider Light, believe it or not. I haven't found anything to replace it because, Well, these are both strength and endurance here, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of lacking. It's only 8 and 8. That's why, look at this, 30-19. So, yeah, I'm having trouble finding these legendaries with the special, stats on them. So I was glad to find this one here. And so we got buttressed, yeah, deep pocket. I'd like to try some other mods because I don't think I'm carrying a lot of ammo or guns, Okay, let's hop in the power armor. We're going to bring it up. I have 2 stations because I was trying some stuff out. I found the... Okay, did he... Yep, he liked it. Okay, good. Yeah. So he should be going up... Yeah, 610 now. Good. I want to see if he caps out at 799. And then there's a point in the storyline with the Brotherhood of Steel where we have to go find him. And we have to convince Maxon and him to, to basically do certain things. So I made this armor stand here. And I have this armor set. Now, I did find the Enclave outpost when I went back to get those magazines. And I was struggling. I, for some reason, cannot fix or repair a Mark 6 power armor helmet that I found. It just won't let me do it. I had it in my inventory. It wouldn't show up at all. So I just sold the crap. And I'm like, well, screw it. There must be some kind of glitch with the Enclave stuff. Maybe I need to be at an Enclave power armor rack or something. And that's, I think, the Creation Club stuff that's on here. Which is another reason why I want to get this freaking, my Fallout 4 back to, I guess, whatever this is, the next gen, which isn't next gen, it's trash. Okay, so let's go in here to craft, and first things first, we're gonna go to here on the middle, our chest piece. Now I have this blood cleanser, which is really nice, reduces chance for addictions, but we have now the jetpack. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. Now I wish that I remembered not to release these synths and kill the Courser and then take it on the chin with father-son, our father-son. Because that would have kept the railroad around. Oh well, so swell, but at least I know what I did. So yeah, it would have been nice to have the jetpack for Tinker Tom and doing the Milas, so oh well. But I still want to explore a little bit, and this will make it easier to get around in the city and other areas too. All right, let's get out of there.
To do with our mission.
Oh, dance. I'm working on the power armor, buddy. It has a lot to do with our mission. Okay. Oh, I was confused. I was looking, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why is my power armor in front of me? Well, it's dance. So you press spacebar while in the air, and now we don't need to worry about dropping. You don't have to hit the jetpack to keep from falling harder. It just helps you get up. So, for example, you can jump, and ba-boom. Hi! Hey, Dance. Do you have a jetpack? No, you don't. Oh, and one thing I wanted to mention about this is it does consume the fusion cores much quicker. So you have to make sure you bring a lot with you. So what I'm going to do is go around to all the vendors and buy them up. So there's Diamond City right there. This is the, beginning area. And there is a way to close the gate up here. This is it right here. Yeah, look. Diamond City, close. So you can actually close the mechanism from up here. And you can't access this anywhere but up here. That's kind of, I thought that was funny. So you can actually close yourself out of there. Alrighty, folks. There's Diamond City. And I am on top of the library. I was able to get up here. Look, oh look, they actually have ladders to get out, or stairway. And there he is. It's an initiate. Stim pack.
Don't leave anything behind.
Oh, he's got a bottle cap. He had a missile launcher. So apparently he was in a Vertibird, and he probably fell out because, you know, he was shooting the rocket launcher out from the Vertibird, which is kind of dangerous, actually. And he just face planted out here. Well, he fell on his back, it looks like. Maybe. Hopefully his death was quick. Can't get on there. There we go. So, yeah, they put this up here so you could get out. That is hilarious. So a little bit of an Easter egg there, if you can get up. So once you get the jetpack, there's probably tons of things that maybe people have found but haven't reported on, or, you know, like regular people out there, you know, just kind of goofing off. I would imagine, you know, the YouTubers would have covered this stuff like I found there, you know. Okay, well, enough screwing around. So what we're going to do today here is the Show No Mercy Brotherhood of Steel mission. We got to go into Fort Strong, secure it, get those super mutants out of there, and then we can progress the story with the Brotherhood. And the reason for that is I'd like to give the tape to Ingram's and then take it back from her. Also, it'd be kind of cool. I thought about it, and you know, we should really get Liberty Prime up and running, and then we'll end the series taking out the Institute with the Minutemen, because it seems fitting that they were the first folks that we met, and they are all about the Commonwealth and, you know, restoring it. The Brotherhood of Steel is just here to, you know, root out the Institute. So we're going to do that, as, you know, just because that's what they're here for, too. The railroad, collateral damage and the whole thing. It's unfortunate that they had to attack me. They could have talked to me and said, hey, why'd you let those synths go? And I would have went, well, I'm trying to get in with the Institute. You know, I got to do what they tell me to do. Don't worry, we'll get those synths. We'll get them out, you know. But, yeah, there was no reason for them to just outright attack. I think that maybe they should have wrote that a little better. Because, the Institute is what we're after, right? And just because I'm freeing or bringing synths back, like I said, doesn't mean that they're completely gone. They're just going to get reprogrammed. So I think they're just, you know, that was a pretty stupid move. I mean, if you think about, just put aside poor writing, just think about the Institute and how they acted there. It's like, that was pretty stupid, you know. You're trying to take out somebody who can help you. You just got to talk it out. Okay, I'll meet you at the Pridwin. Alrighty, folks, I'm on the Pridwin here in my power armor, and I wanted to showcase this area here. This is where you can store stuff. Test. Oh, I have my save named Ghosty Tests, because I was testing out mods and I just never changed the name. You know, I don't know why I did it that way. So you can sleep here. Oh, look at this. Personal log. We'll take that. I always forget to... I've got a couple logs, but it takes so long to get through listening to them. But eventually, maybe I'll get to those. Fusion cell. There we go. We'll take that. A Pompadora wig. Ugh. So this is the Pridwin kind of a area where all these things are. I guess these are the hydrogen tanks or whatever these are that make it float, you know. This is a lot of material to be carried by these. Looks like these are heavy tanks. On top of that, so how does this thing float? You know, all this steel. So I don't know. Oh, so let's go down here. And I don't know why they're carrying weapons around. Are there enemies potentially going to get up here? What the heck? Captain Kells, I think, is here. Metal box. Yeah, this is his terminal. The lore isn't really that exciting in Fallout 4. You know, reading terminals isn't like, oh wow, we gotta do this. You know, it's because it gives you the stories. Maxon, he's here. He's got a crappy meeting area there, I guess, in his bedroom. Oh, what is this? Quarters. I wonder why that's locked. Requires a key. Oh, key. All right, let's go down. We'll hop on our Vertibird and we'll go take out, hopefully, in one fell swoop, super mutant behemoth. So we just got to go out here and hop on a Vertibird. All right, this is it right here. Oh, and by the way, one thing while I'm thinking about it. Oh, look, we could jump off. Somewhere out here. I don't know. Let's see. This is the where Liberty Prime is going to be built. Right behind where my cursor is here is a settlement that we can build. And I might be able to go and take it over now, or I don't know if it's related to the molecular transmitter thing, and they give you a spot to build it if you take the Brotherhood of Steel path to eliminate the Institute. So I'm not entirely sure if that's available. I might, if I remember, I'll check and try and get that up and running, because you can set, I think you can set up trade routes with the mod that I have and fast travel here to make it life a little easier on you. So we're headed over there. All right, let's get on here. Vertibird ride.
Welcome aboard, Knight.
Dance liked it.
Green, and we're cleared for release.
I didn't know Dance liked it. That we got onto a Vertibird, or if it's storyline driven. Unfortunately, my VATS is not working, so yeah. Oh, this is visibility is tough here. Okay, we got all these objectives. There it is right there. Now it's going to be throwing these rocks at us, and we have, where is he? There he is. We do have a certain amount of health on the Vertibird before it comes crashing down, and then we die and fail the mission. So that's why I saved at the Pridwind, because I didn't want to have to travel all the way here and, you know, and do that again. Okay, we are... Is it gonna go? Okay, we got it. And, oh, we got an idiot savant on it.
Look at this thing, please. Find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Pridwind for repairs.
Our... you see how this is smoking right now. Our Vertibird. We'll have to take some... Oh, maybe we'll take this guy out here, because we're getting shot at pretty good. Wow. Oh, he is a toughie. Okay, can I get out? Yeah, let's get out. So I'm taking damage here. I gotta get over here. Oh, wrong gun. Let's get our righteous authority out here. Oh, of course I gotta load it. I don't know who's hitting me. Come on. Oh, we're in the beginning here. He's a toughie. Oh, they're over there too. Ooh, took him out. One hit. There we go. Oh no, he's mutated. There's one. Don't bring a stick to a gunfight, buddy. Oh, who's this? Oh, they're marking them as essential kills. There he goes. I'm stuck on this rock. I can't get out of here. Look at this. I'm having problems trying to get out of here. That's my problem. I want to get out of here. Okay, he's gone. Oh. Oh, okay. That's weird. It went from red to yellow. Alright, well, I did it. And I ran out of fusion cells, and that made it worse. Because I was wanting to use the Righteous Authority to get crits. So I came unprepared. So now we're gonna go into the armory.
So boring.
This is pretty dicey. Close quarter, tight combat. And we'll do the best I can here with legendary enemies on here.
Must be my imagination.
Oh god, hello. Ooh! He's a warlord. Okay, he mutated. Oh, he's... Oh, ah. That didn't take him down much. So Dance is over there fighting somebody. Oh! Okay, he's a one-hitter. Good. Okay. There's two of them. Oh, he's down. Gotcha, sucker. Oh, he's over there. Oh, there he is.
What's that?
There he goes.
Here. Stop hiding.
And he goes down. Holy crap. I have one shot left.
Nice.
Alright, so through here, in this room, this door's locked. And we have a steamer trunk here. 45. Ooh, we got some music. Nothing much there. So what's all this about? Got some whiskey. Master lock safe there, but... Oh, here, look!
Nice.
Yes! Who goes there? Now we're even more sneaky. Got a mini nuke, we'll take that. General Brock's terminal? Looks like they've got a new... Well, they're doing some weapon testing here. And let's see, a new batch of T-51B power armor suits that they're testing. So I think what they're doing here is they're creating the Fat Man. That's what they're developing here. I want to say that's what's going on. Now I'm gonna leave Dance there because I need the stim pack for myself, and he's just gonna probably start problems down here. So oh, he went to Hangman's Alley. Crap! I wanted to build affinity with him, you know. Okay, finally made it through the elevator load sequence here. Now, I think there's like 3 or 4. I want to say the max is 4, but it could be 3 super mutants here. I think I see a dog. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Sorry about your doggo there. There's one there.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, got him. Oh! Oh, shit! He's a warlord. Oh, damn it, it's hitting a frickin' pole. Ooh, I got him. Oh, baby. Oh, down goes his head. I did it. I was thinking I was going to die like 6 times doing this shit. Holy cripes. Okay, let's go through here. Oh, look at this. Mini nukes. Now, I'm overweight right now, and I'd rather focus on the good stuff. Oh, look at this. These are all the parts to make the nukes. I got the tip and the, like a frame there, holder, a case, a housing, some, oh, that might be the detonator or something, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, right now I'm at 232. So I don't have any room for nukes. I'm not spec'ing a fat man anyway, so, you know, well, I mean, I could use it, but it's just so cumbersome and heavy to, you really need a lot of strength, you know. So here we go, folks. This is it. All these nukes. And what they're planning on doing here is using these with Liberty Prime. So that's why we, the next part of the Brotherhood of Steel mission is getting Liberty Prime built up. Okay, so now, I guess, what do we do here? There's a marker over there. I guess we have to, maybe, oh, I think, you know what? I think Dance comes back. Even though he was down, took a knee. There he is!
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Yep. Nah, actually, I like mutants when they're, like, strong, you know. Okay, well, we'll answer the way he wants us to, you know. Obviously, absolutely, wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment.
You loved
These
it.
monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize, it reminds me of why I'm doing this.
Thank you, sister. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Okay, we have him at 758.95 right now. So, yeah, I'm kind of confused if... Remember I was talking about it earlier where he caps out at a certain point and then you have to progress the Brotherhood of Story in order to get his affinity higher. So I thought it was 499. Well, apparently I was just... by not doing the Brotherhood of Steel until now, he was just sitting there in Cambridge Police Station. So it was basically a non-issue. But I thought I had him as a companion. I'm running around with him, and it's like, why isn't he going up? This is a prior just solo playthrough. I didn't record it or anything. So that's why I'm like, wait a minute. I don't remember it being so easy to, you know, get him past 750 at this point. All right, so let's get out of here. Oh, I have to go this way. We'll talk to Elder Maxon. Yeah, I'm going to try to talk to him and see if he has a 750 speech event here.
Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Ready.
Roger that.
So he was disconnected from me. Okay, now let's talk to him.
There must be something significant in this area. If you have the time to talk now, I'd still like
Yeah.
to know what you think about Scribe Halen.
Okay, so he does have a 750 speech event here, and I forgot, he was disconnected from me because he was down and took a knee. Then he got teleported to Hangman's Alley, but the story brought him back. But he's still disconnected. I have to get him as a companion again. Now we can talk to him. All right, let's, Scribe Halen? Why, is something wrong with her?
No, not at all. Halen's doing well. I simply wanted to talk to you about her, but I wanted to know what you thought of her first.
She's as dedicated as they come, a real team player.
I couldn't agree more, but I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
This isn't like you, Dance. Are you going to tell me what this is all about? He's trying to flirt with us. See, he's kind of trying to get our attention, talk around the subject, and make it try and wind into romance.
I suppose I'm beating around the bush because I don't normally find these discussions easy to handle. I'll try and get right to the point. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
Well, she seems to be able to handle herself. Why are you so worried?
Helen is a model scribe. This has nothing to do with her capabilities in the field. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
Well, I don't know about what. I've never answered number 3. That's horrible, Dance. Maybe Halen could have saved him. But, I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough call when you're in the medical field. You know, when do you draw the line? You know, that's why, you know, when family members are faced with the same thing, you know, what do? Do you pull the plug? But, you know, if you're young, what is going on? Oh, I'm losing food and stuff. If you're young, I would say fight for it, you know, because they have much more life ahead of them. Whereas if you're like 90 years old, well, I mean, there's not much more life left, and how much more can they fight? And they're just going to be in a bed for the rest of their lives, even if you do pull them through. So it is tough, you know, because you have feelings and stuff, you know. So I don't know. I'm going to answer 3.
Impossible. He was paralyzed and internally bleeding. And out here, that's as good as a death sentence. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her. And for that matter, everyone under my command.
I think, though, her action was thanking him for, you know, taking the burden off of her to save the guy and saying, no, just, you know, pump him full of drugs and take him out of his misery. So she was actually thanking him. She was sad and hurt, you know, and feeling all these things because of the event, you know, like, I'm trying to save this guy and I can't, you know, he's just going to die. There's nothing I can do. He came along and says, it's enough. We do this. And she was saying, thank you for taking that weight, that burden off on my shoulders and putting it onto your own. So he can handle it. You know, he's like the Rock of Gibraltar. And she's crashing onto him as a wave. And now she's dispersed and she's, you know, relieved. But she's still overwhelmed with emotions because of the event. So I think she was just processing that. And that was a way of thanking him, really. So I don't think he understands that, though. So I like number 4. Halen will be fine. It's you I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
Number 3 is funny. Snap out of it, Dance. You're a soldier, and we're at war. Well, that's not really our character here. That's not who I am either. But I like it. Number 1, would it make you feel better if I told you that I believed in you? Although number 4 is pretty good, I think that it kind of speaks to his compassion. So let's do number 4. The way you held Halen tells me you care about them, and they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Oh, we got a flirty flirt. Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know. I never thought you'd ask me something like that. It would depend on the circumstances, but I suppose we'll just have to see what happens when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst instead of at my best.
All right, there we go. So we've got Dance at 750 here. Very cool. I had a feeling he was going to have a 750. I just couldn't remember. Okay, I'm going to hop in my power armor and get the heck wherever the Pridwin is. There it is. And we'll close it out with our talk with Maxton. All right, Maxton.
Hull plating integrity looks
I
good.
killed
Outstanding work at
everything.
Fort Strong, soldier.
Yes. I killed everything for you. I hope you're happy. So, because we have Dance here, we're going to go, it was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your
Yes.
location when you need aerial
Finally.
transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Okay, so the caveat here is when you throw a grenade, it needs to be in an open area, or else the vertibird will not come. And you have two-way transportation. You can go to and from anywhere you want. There is the problem of carrying these flares with you, though. And I think they're half weight per flare. So, yeah. So you have to come back here and purchase more from that Proctor Tegan guy. So there's two caveats, I guess. Yeah. So where do I get more signal generators or grenades? Yeah.
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
There you go. So you just verify that. So the Vertibird will not stay and help us fight. That's number 2 there. Number 3, the best weapon for survival here is a pocket full of caps. I don't know if I agree with that. I shoot more than I spend in this game. So we'll just thank him. So thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong
Ooh.
is simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute.
Yes.
And liberated
I
a
have.
valuable holotape from their facility.
I
I'm
have.
quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight.
Shut up.
However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Oh, Madison Lee. So we'll play along here. That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Nah, I don't believe that. She just kind of happened along and, you know, things happened. What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Yeah, Liberty Prime. Oh, I'm glad I put my speech check gear on. I wasn't sure. I don't have all these memorized, so what's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind
Liberty
on the mission.
Prime.
And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Boom. Okay, so now that I've got the tape mission, which I was not expecting to get, I think that we can now, we'll give it to Proctor, the Proctor here, and then we'll work with the Minutemen to storm the Institute from this point on. Yeah, so let's, oh, I wish I had my power armor. I could have jumped down. I got rid of it because I don't have enough fusion cores to really keep it going. I have to get out there and buy more, but we're pretty much ready to close this series out here. But there's probably a couple more missions with the Minutemen. We do have to beef up our defenses at the castle because they're gonna attack the castle here. Oh, is this her? Yeah, here she is, Ingram.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built it myself.
I have confidence in everything I built too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack.
Oh,
After
okay.
that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
So now, oh wow, we're almost at a level up here. Let's talk to
Excuse
her again.
me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
So number one, oh, she's walking off. Hey, come back here. What's the difference? I assume you got everything you need from it. Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't want to let her know we're going to give it to the Minutemen.
Yeah, I guess you have a point. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy.
There we go. So now what this does is it allows us to skip the Brotherhood. At least that's what I'm thinking. I've always done all the factions up to pretty much the end of where we can go with them, and then I go with the Minutemen so that I keep the Railroad alive, Brotherhood of Steel, and Minutemen are all alive, but the Institute, I always take them out. But sometimes it's nice to have the Institute alive because what happens is you nuke that whole C.I.T. area and it's radiated forever, and it kind of sucks when you're trying to travel to and from there because you have to go straight down that. Well, you can kind of avoid it, but if you have to go over the bridge and to the right, as you're going to Sanctuary, say for example, that whole area is freaking radiated and it kind of sucks. Okay. Oh, over here, I went ahead and I think I can set up a trade route here or a route. I cleaned this all out. There's a bunch of seating here. It's a waiting area to board all this here. So yeah, this is the workbench here. I wanted to showcase that. I made a stairway here, and unfortunately, you cannot scrap all this crap down. It's not a part of the thing. Oh, you can walk through here. I didn't know that. Okay, so this is another spot you can go through. There you go. It's all defended and everything by this guy here. Okay, so next episode, what I want to do is see if we can get the Minutemen progressing. Maybe to, I can't remember everything after this point, because you usually do this once, and it takes a long time before you do it again. So memory is, not really built up on this. I don't know how much further we're going to have here in the series, and but we'll get rid of the Institute and end the series here. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.